Okay, alright, in this video we will learn about the media features. So what exactly is a media feature? Something like this, min width or max width, which we have seen. So most of the time we use that, but we have height and so on and so forth. So if I go to the documentation on MDN, as you can see, we have some media types as well. We have seen the print and the screen, but there is another type which is all. Okay, so the type is optional, assumed to be all, and it is by default it is all except when using the only logical operator. Okay, so we will see about the logical operators as well, but here we have the media features. Okay, and then we have something like colored, something like grid, and so on and so forth. We have the height, so I'll click on that, and then we have the width. I will click on that as well, and then we have something like resolution, so let's open that, and then we have the orientation as well. Let's open that. Okay, so we have seen the width, right? So we have the width, then we have the min width, and we have the max width. So we have seen the min and the max width, and most of the time while developing a responsive website, you use the min and the max width. Okay, and then we can use the height as well. So height, min height, and max height as well. So I'll demonstrate that. So let me just do something like first of all, let's do a width. Okay, hit save, and now go here, and if I can do something like 816, 812. Okay, this is exactly at 800 pixels, so this changes, but apart from that, as you can see, those things change, but at the exactly 800 pixel, background color changes. And this is, I do not use that quite much because this is not good, right? I'm not sure if you want to be certain about a exact point of width or exact point of height. You might be, if you are targeting only one specific device, then you might be interested in this particular syntax, but I rarely use that. Okay, now let's see the height as well. So let's do a min height. Okay, so here I have to comment out this media query, otherwise the first media query will not work. So if I just comment out that, now if I just do this one, so as you can see, the height is now changed and the background and the box color is changed. So if the height is greater than 800 pixels, then the background color and the box background color is changing. Okay, all right, so this is the height as well, so width and the height. So we use those things quite often, and most of the time we use the width. Then we have the resolution as well. So this resolution, for example, if you want to display some different colors or different layouts for some different DPI of resolutions, you can do that. So I'm not doing that here because, so here if I change the resolution inside of the recording, then the recording might break. Okay, and then we have the orientation as well. So we have the portrait and we have the landscape as well. So as you can see, we have the orientation of landscape and we have the orientation of portrait. So what I'll do here, I'll go here and do something like orientation and do something like landscape. And once again, what I'll do, I'll just copy paste that here. Okay, and here I'll do portrait, and here what I'll do, I'll just copy paste these ones. Okay, so if I just save that, so now if I go to the browser, I'll open up the DevTools on the side. So as you can see, the background color just changed. So now if I just do this, and now the background color is changed. Now you might be thinking like, hey, what might be the better way to see the orientation? There is a better way. So as you can see, if I just click on this button, and here we have the orientation button, so we can just rotate that. So if I just do something like this and change the orientation, as you can see, the orientation has changed. Once again, orientation changed. Okay, so here, this is the orientation, which is the landscape. And then if I just change the orientation to portrait, then this will happen. The background color has changed. So you can do that as well. So for example, if you are building a layout for the mobile, and for the orientation of the landscape and the portrait, you want to see different layouts, then you can do that by using the orientation media feature. Okay, so yeah, these are all of the most important media features. You have many of the others as well, hover, grid, and so on and so forth. We do not use them quite often, but these are the other media features. Okay, so this is the media features in media queries.